Hi, thank you for joining me on this channel. My name is Aamir and I share information about Google Sheets. If this is what you're looking for, please subscribe to the channel as I post few videos per week. Today I will talk about another basic topic called formatting. So I go to the basics. So this is what we talked about last few classes. Now we are in the formatting. So Google Sheet has a lot of formatting options. You can format through the format menu on the top. You can format using the toolbar, which is right here, and you can find keyboard shortcuts under the help menu. And then you go to keyboard shortcuts, and you can go under formatting, and these are some options available for you. So formatting, what does it mean? Formatting mean to change the shape of something or the size or the makeup. For example, a simple example I will give you. So I have changed this right on the top. I have changed the formatting of this entire cell, and then I've changed this to yellow. First I'll change the entire thing. I go to the bucket, I change one of the colors, and then I change it to yellow, and then I make it bold. So this is just an example of what I'll be teaching. So let's start off with an example. We have 10 numbers. Let's just pick these random 10 numbers. As you can see, I have used rand between again. So if you go to format menu, you can change the different themes we'll talk about in the future videos. You can change the numbers. You can change it to a number, percentage, scientific, accounting, currency, dates, time, duration of something, or you can change it even to something specific using the custom formatting or dates or currency. You can change the makeup of it using bold, italic, underline. You can strike it off. You can change the alignment of where you want the text to be in the left side, center, right, top, middle, bottom. You can wrap around the text, meaning, for example, I'll show you. So this is an example of wrapping the text as it is bigger than the cells. And since this is going into another cell, if you wanted to keep it in the same cell, you simply come here and wrap it. So this is the same menu as in the formatting. So wrap it, and now you can see now it's wrapped. So it's in the same cell, it's not disturbing the other cell, and you can still get, you would just have the row extended. So let's see what else we have. Apart from wrapping the text, you can also rotate it. So usually if you do nothing to it, it's gonna go straight. It's gonna write from left to right. You can tilt it up, you can tilt it down, you can have it from top to bottom, or you can rotate going up, you can rotate going down, or you can customize an angle. You can also format the size, and from the toolbar menu, you can have customize size. It doesn't show the option to merge, but you can also merge. If you select multiple cells, you can merge cells also. You can use conditional formatting. This is very useful for using functions along with coloring. For example, if there's a data with yes or no values and you have a big table that needs to have formatted, let's say you need to have yes value as green, no value as red, and using conditional formatting, you can do that. So it uses the functions and it changes the color according to what you need. Alternative colors are used in the tables. I'll show you that also. And clear formatting is something which is formatted, but you want to clear it to make it plain. So let's briefly go over this and let's see what we have. So first of all, I'm going to possibly go through 10 different data values. In this case, I have used the rand-between function as I've used in my previous videos to find a random data between 100 to 9,000. So let's say we have this data and we divide it by 100. As you can see, it just gave us decimal places and we drag it down. And now we can play around with, we can have it as currency, we can have it as a percentage, we can decrease the decimal places or we can increase it. We can change it to a number if you want it. So this option right here is the same as you go to format and numbers. So let's look at that. So go here, we can change it to a number. We can even change it to a scientific notation, and that will have the X or 1. Since these are all small values, you'll have this. But let's see if I change this to, let's say I get this and I times it by 1,000. So now you can see it's 3.65 times 10 to the power to 3, and that's what it shows here. So now these three digits stays the same because this is using scientific notation, and the last digit is 10 to the power of whichever digit is here. So it's 3 in this case. Let's see what other options we have available. So go here, you can have accounting. So in accounting, if you have a value which is negative, it's going to give it a bracket. So let's look at that. So let's look at this value and put a minus in front of it. And as you can see in accounting, anytime you have a bracket, it means it's some negative value. Let's look at some other options. So we select it, go here. Finance is exactly the same, except accounting has a dollar sign, finance doesn't. Currency is just a regular number, and if there's a negative, it's going to show the negative. So now let's look at the difference between accounting and currency very quickly. So if I select half the numbers, make them into accounting, the other half, let's change it to currency, and let's turn one of them into a negative. So as you see, the dollar sign for currency is right next to the number, but with accounting is to the side. So this was the first example. Let's see what else I can show you related to formatting. So we can change the font size, as you can also go up to, let's say, 100, and now it's so big but it doesn't fit in here. But on the toolbar you can change the font size manually as well. So we're not gonna go with 100. Let's just keep it at 30, let's say. It's still too big, but it's okay. Now let's change some of these to bold, other to the italic. We can change this. We can cross it off if you need. We can change the font. We can change the font color to something different if you need it. We can also change the fill color. So if I go to this bucket right here, I can change it to, let's say, an orange. I can change the background also to white. And let's see, make it all dark, but change it to white. All right. And you guys can most likely play around with some of this also. So let's look at example 3. We'll select this again. Let's bring it to a smaller font. Across, down. Now let's look at the borders. So you can click like this, and now you see everything has a border. If I want these values to not have border, it won't have it. But if I want just the edges to have them, then you can do it like this. You can also have this, you can have it like this, or like that if you wanted. You can also change the different size of the border, so you can have it like this, and then click here. Or you can also have it, you can also change the color. You can change the color of it, have it as something like this, up and down. So you can play around with this. Let's look at example 4. So for example 4, let's select another of these, copy it, and then I paste it here, Control V, and I drag it across, then I bring some down. So now we're going to look at this options where you can change the tilt of the font. So at its natural state, you have the font like this from left to right. This is titled none. But if you want to change it, you can change it like this and make it bold possibly. Now it stands out. You can have some of them like this. And let's see what this does. So this same font from top to the bottom. We can also rotate the font up or the other direction. And finally, you can have a customized angle, let's say 75. So these are some of the examples that I want to share. Formatting is a big topic and there's a lot to cover. So we will visit this in the future again. Currently, I just want to show you some basics of how to use formatting. Please don't be shy to play around with some of the settings under the format menu, as well as the toolbar, as well as try some of the keyboards under help, keyboard shortcuts, and formatting, or you can look at other sections also. So thank you so much, guys, for sticking around until the end. If you like this content, please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, and I wish you have a great day. Thank you.